EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Cleveland, we're here.
The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. This is Tony Pollard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He got all kinds of player movement going on.
Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the
Smart bet turn
35-yard
number 21.
They'll get
Man up
as
when
the
he roll
drive
up on Z.
continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
To Michael Gallup. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was
I thought he
inquiring
was
about
in,
him
but
and his
okay.
skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. It's a keeper with Prescott, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
the score. Cowboys 7. Browns nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Won't call that play again. That's for dang on
leaves him with a
sure.
2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
Come on, son.
And a
Show
lot
me
of times
something.
You think if you blitz a running
Show me
play,
something,
you're going to
son.
smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Browns nothing.
We coming too.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going.
What's good with everybody? Welcome to Gang Gaming. What's good with y'all, man? And we playing followers today.
On first,
Become a follower, get a game. Let's have some fun today, man. Sunday. It ain't football Sunday for the world, but it's football Sunday for me. What's up with it?
There, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got them boys out here on them night. We're looking for our 5th straight win.
Mayfield now.
I blitzed that linebacker. It's all good, though. He ain't got no points yet.
First down here as the tackle's made at the
Took him a long time.
Line. Give him 10 yards.
Taking Cuz a long time. Try to get something on the board. He gonna mess around and throw a pick. That's what's gonna happen.
1st and 10, and they've got
then he gonna want to quit after he throw this pick.
Jumbo package look.
That's why he don't want to pass that jump much. Got that boy nervous.
Chubb. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
He trying to make me put 8 in the box. That ain't gonna happen.
That one, and another first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
This dude up here clocks, trying to run the whole clock out in the mess.
And he's able to
This dude a clown off the top.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Chubb. And he will maneuver his way.
Big our first timeout right there.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Come on, Cub. What you going to do with it? I see you got Odell out here now.
To throw, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. He can
Ooh, I wish he had fumbled that.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the
this is it
goal
right
line
here.
about the
You got
1-yard
fourth down.
line. The Cowboys going to use
Now what
their
you gonna do,
second
Hoff?
timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Mayfield to throw it.
Huh? All that for what? All that for what? All right, we on the 1.
Defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Take Pollard off the field. Take Zeke off the field for Pollard. Do the same thing again. Somebody going to have to pop open real quick. I ain't trying to catch no safety or none of that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
His best
still more than a minute
end
to
is
go
on
in the
my
half.
weakest
Time to try to mount a
tackle.
drive.
It's
I
all
would think that
good.
they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push
Pollard.
whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Come on,
And
86.
he's going to lose yardage here back at
That
the
shit
8.
was weak.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I'm glad he called
Now the
timeout.
Browns will use the first
He
of
just
their
don't
3
know.
timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
He just don't know. He helped a man out that time.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Got him.
And he's able to hook up with
That's what I'm
Michael
talking about. Keep calling timeout for me,
Cowboys
cuz.
signal for their 3rd
Look out for the
and final
cookout,
timeout.
cuz. Do
As the
that.
clock will stop with just under 30
I
seconds
need a
to
big
go
play.
in the first half.
If I get one-on-one with Amari, we flinging
Line
that
of
jump.
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
Oh, my!
Complete for Amari
Take her to the house on him.
I'ma show you, man.
Touchdown.
Take her to the house on cuz. I said we looking for 5 straight off the top.
69 yards.
Who he thought he was blitzing like that? Don't show me that, cuz. I ain't no rookie. You better talk to somebody.
Especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about
Man, what's wrong with him, man?
blocking assignments, misdirections,
It's Sunday
and stuff,
morning out here, man.
precise arrows and movements.
It's Sunday morning out here. That's how we gonna kick it off, man.
Fastest guy and say, go long.
4
Go
plays,
big,
99 yards, man. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's going on out here this morning, man.
21 miles an hour. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Give me that. Give me that right there, babe. Let me see if I can get 3 more on the board before the end of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let me see if I can get 3 more before the end of the first half, babe. Just in case that's one-on-one out there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
I'm glad you knocked it down.
And we're down to 8
I need like
now.
about 7-8 yards. Let's see what I can do right here. Try to hit Pollard on this out.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun.
He had that. Take the sack. Just take the sack. Let it in. Let it in. I take that sack, cuz. He called timeout.
They burned the timeout, making him let out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Let's go read option on him. It's something I don't do a whole lot of. My son, he rolled with this jump right here. I don't roll with it like that, but let me see. Yeah, I did the right thing. Keep it.
On what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
J. Sims 40-40, he up here trying, I don't know what he trying to do. He got the wrong one, though, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like I'm all that. I'm just saying, man, he came at me with some disrespect. So we're going to play him for what he is.
In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on, this cover 3 out the 3-4, see what he can do with it.
Here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
Yo, come on, Woods!
Because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming.
Man, that was me right there, cuz that was me.
Halftime locker rooms are a lot more.
We switched it up to cover 2 right here out the 3-4.
Are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it.
Got my boys out here looking good so far.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 ball.
Go right to this cover 3 match right here.
Find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact.
Everybody knows a pass. Ooh. Odell with that nervous hand.
Incomplete as well. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
On 4th down, they snap it to
Mayfield. We couldn't get there with the 4.
He finds Beckham complete.
We tried to get there with that front 4. We couldn't get there, though. It's all good.
Give him 22 yards.
It ain't like there's some bums up there. They did what they had to do. They got us blocked up. Gave Baker some time.
First down, Mayfield. And he'll find Hall. And taking it across midfield and inside the 55.
Yeah, we're going to have to go man right here. That zone ain't working no more.
This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Ooh.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And again, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man in strong.
I missed that tackle. I ain't missed that one, though. You still got to earn your way in.
Pick up there, 26 yards.
He got shut out in that first quarter, or the whole first half. We're still working on that, though.
But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he pushes
He's going to take another attempt, Chubb.
He'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He's going to take another attempt, Chubb.
From the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
That's all right. He got in. Now he's going to play some defense. I'll tell you that much.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb. And the Browns are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis.
He's right back in the game, ain't no lie. One possession right now.
Sometimes that binds you up so much.
One possession. He get a stop and score. We got a tied game. We got to make sure we try to put up at least 3 right here. Got to keep that heat on him.
Now Pollard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Dak dropping this one.
I don't know why Zeke jumped.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard.
I don't know what that was about just now, for real.
Them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
Real talk. I don't know what that was about.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it.
Ew.
Is running back. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side. But
yeah, I tried to just get it out of Dak's hands right there, for real. That right there kind of messed with him.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
He'll fire deep downfield.
That's what I'm talking about, Lamb. That's what I'm talking about, Lamb. That's how we getting that jump cranking early Sunday morning. Hung in that pocket. Got it to him. I saw him trying to lurk with Delpit. I like that lurk. I like how you expose where you at. That's why a lot of cats be like, why you always play with your defensive lineman? Because if you play with a linebacker or a secondary player, you take them from their assignment for real. All that does is leave holes. But that's my philosophy. You know, everybody got to do what they feel is best.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Man, come on, dude. On the back end, we had 6. That's why I called that play. Come on, cuz. I said to myself, if he do this, we got this already.
And those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed.
Nobody picked him up.
On this play, though.
I look clean at it.
Before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Come on, Schultz. You ran a piss poor route that time, cuz. That was on you. You was wide open, dog.
And that one's incomplete.
If he had ran that route the way he's supposed to, y'all saw he was open.
Here on 4th down. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out.
That was a bad pass from Prescott. We had him open.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, the only reason why I went for it, 2 things.
A critical error there.
I figure if we get it, it's good. If not, he at midfield. You know he's going to try to just run the ball down there 4 or 5 yards at a time. Am I uncomfortable? Just a little bit.
Just in general, when you're
that sack hurt like hell. I was only looking for a field goal at minimum, for real, but, you know, it's the reality of the situation. We just got to finish this one off.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the same time, the way he moved the ball running, you know he's going to try to go for 2 if he does score.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They show run with 3 tight ends here on
Dakota coming through with that light. What's up, Dakota? How you feeling, man?
They run. Chubb.
They getting some great blocks, yo, for real.
5 yards is the
I'm on defense watching them just get great blocks.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From just shy of midfield.
Ooh, and I saw it.
A man, and he hits him in stride.
By the time I saw it, it was too late. That's that mesh. Trying to bring him across and all that.
Yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hall.
That's all he really got is that little mesh play.
You're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Or at least that's all he's shown. Now he in a personal battle. He got 33 yards to go, and he needs 6. A field goal ain't gonna help nothing.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he'll be brought down at the
27-yard
line. 7 yards there and a first
7,
down.
whatever you want to call it.
For their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing
Damn it, that's not what I wanted.
for them to try and snatch a victory.
Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete.
I've got to find something just to slow that bull crap down. That's all he does.
Nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
There's 2 sides you got to react to. Ah!
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, my. Let him go.
And a quick throw here. That's
Let him go.
complete.
That was my fault. Oh, man, my morning going good, Dakota. I tried my best to get up and get everything done. I had to do so. Now I'm on the sticks for a while, man.
It's a head of steam going, and as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
This dude right here just like runs, and he's running power. 4 tight ends at one time. You really can't do nothing with it.
Flush to his right.
That's probably the game right there.
There as it's intercepted.
Yeah, I said if he gets the I called it. If he got the touchdown, he was gonna go for 2 because he runs the ball very well. He uses the strength of his team. Ain't no fault in that, man. He played his game. I had that one situation where he got that mean sack on me.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands.
You know, real talk, that sack hurt. It hurt like an MF.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed,
and that's what he needed to do. He had to get that mean sack.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team,
you see this right here?
They do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
You got everybody coming at you, and I didn't think of a play to where I could get any kind of time away. You know what I mean? Dak has good speed, but he ain't got that kind of speed to. You need like Vic speed. I mean, Lamar Jackson's speed don't even help with this. You know what I'm saying? So I'd already decided in my mind, I'm not audible into no more play action this and play action that. I'm just going to sit there and do me.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Push come to shove and he get this stop. We're going to try 3. Number 1, it's worth trying to get the points. Number 2, he going to have to burn up all 3 of his timeout. And number 3, the clock going to run while that ball in the air.
Again, it's Elliott.
But, you know, that's just a push come to shove moment.
Gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
I just had a brain fart. I can't remember if I'm in the middle of the field or not. Oh, I like that. Man, I wish I was in goal line that time. I would have called that quarterback sneak to Dak.
It looks like he did not make it. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base. And
oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And
that's what I hope for.
Well upfield across the 45.
I was going to ask why that clock wasn't running.
39 yards.
All right, that's win number 5 in a row.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed
that was a good game.
Miracle there at the.
I didn't really accomplish a whole lot that I wanted to accomplish. Let's get another one in. Monkey, come here. What it look like out there?
Good. You want me to take pictures and bring it back to you?
Well, how many you take pictures for? I can walk that far.
Yeah, but you playing the game.
Come on, look. We still got time. I got 10, 15 seconds. Come on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Had to check on the kids. You know how that go. We're in Detroit, ready to roll up on these lines.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Matter of fact, take all that and put it in your piggy bank. Lord have mercy. And then you got all that stuff in the dining room to get out the floor. And then put it up there, baby.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Oh, my God.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence building.
Matthew Stafford, one of my favorite quarterbacks.
And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On first down, Stafford here. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 44, Stafford. And that'll be
good job, rookie. Good job, rookie.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Dakota, man, you real quiet today, man.
On the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Yeah, I went for that hit stick. He did the right thing.
Inside the 35. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field,
vacuuming that quick.
Shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot.
Oh, that was bull.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Play man to man right here.
It's a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Escaping the pressure right.
Weak sauce.
Takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Yeah.
An 8-yard touchdown.
And I thought that I would have to,
right down and
I actually thought I would have to spy him.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Pollard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I know you're not finished already.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Okay, I'm just saying, don't come out there and look at it.
Plays during the week. They're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day, so it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
All right, let's see if we can go ahead and match them. Got to put up 7. Tie this thing up.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Cowboys nothing.
A first down carry by Elliott. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Let's get this thing going right here.
Up there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this one incomplete.
What? He caught it.
Contact to hold on to that one.
I guess that little bit of contact made him drop it out, you know.
It
Okay.
just shows how difficult it is to
All I know is I saw the ball in his hands.
Sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Cooper's got it.
He got that one for
just a
sure.
yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Elliott. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback
Levita with the light.
Run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Prescott flushed out right.
Oh my God! What was that? He was by himself. I threw it right to him.
Look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to.
Oh my goodness! I threw that rock right to him.
Now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell in.
After this game.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Greg
trying to get to 6 in a row right here.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing on second down, Stafford. He'll get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
You gotta be kidding me, right? Okay.
Side. Touchdown.
Nobody could tackle him just now.
TJ Hockenson.
Nobody on my entire squad.
The Lions
Okay.
have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise.
I mean,
because
wow.
typically when teams tie
I haven't
the game
seen
up,
some
it's
stuff.
a little bit of a,
But all right,
you
it's
say,
all
you gotta
good. We
take a
going right
step
back at
and
them.
have to get yourself
Trying to get
regrouped.
win number 6 in a
They
row.
regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, TJ Hockenson is nice in real life. I admit that. I wanted him on my fantasy squad. He ain't never been like that, though, where he just shrugging off tacklers. Never.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side.
My man is out of bounds and still getting hit, though. But that ain't no penalty.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start
As
the
many
a few inches, that'll be a
roughing the
first down.
passes as they call. Okay.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott eluding the pressure right. A dump off to Elliott.
First down. That's all I care about right now.
40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen
and it took 9 seconds from me because he had to pick his play. What kind of shit is that?
Ended up with a solid gain.
And they'll get this just to the 40.
I just lost 20-something seconds.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
They just told me I didn't even get the first down. Okay. A whole yard gain, but I didn't get that first.
In the game now here on third down.
I get it.
To throw is Prescott. Rolling to his right. He's got it at the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Yeah.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On second down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. It's a keeper with Prescott, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Dak Prescott, as the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Lane opened up real quick.
Right at the 40.
I don't know how the hell that happened.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's almost like I can't.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10.
What in the hell?
And he is
Oh
out of
my
bounds,
goodness
but not
gracious.
before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. As the field goal
he
unit
exploded
to
everything.
getting 3
And
points.
it feel like he got some help, but okay.
It's a 43-yard attempt.
I'm not gonna call it no further.
Puts it through, and that will do it.
Just felt really strange how I ain't never in my life seen no right tackle just flip somebody upside down.
Thank you, sir. A field goal
But it's all good though. We good.
Come back for this second half. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Now Pollard. And he will make it to the 20-yard line
86
and no further.
versus a defensive back. He couldn't put him on his hind paws. I get it. It's all good. All right, let's get back into our game. How we gonna run
for
this?
This next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Prescott steps away to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They took everything away just now. Gotta give him his props.
Did, and you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The
change the play, and I didn't.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
You gotta be kidding me, yo!
And he will bring it back.
Okay, the win streak might end right here. I mean, wow. My man is beating him by at least 1.5 yards. Ball thrown away from the defender.
How about the anticipation?
Still picked off. Okay.
Reading, reacting, and then the ability
I got it. It's all good. I don't know what I'm doing apparently. I'm new at this. It's all good, babe. You can't win them all. But damn.
Now Pollard.
Really?
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
You can't do everything right and something else happens. That's all I'm saying.
Next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's taken
77
down.
is out there blocking air.
It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 93 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
24, Cowboys 21. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
All right, let's see if we can get this stop. What's up, Big Sean? How you doing, man?
The Detroit
Thank you
offense
for that light.
ready to begin their drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now what can they do on 3rd? A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Man, I'm all good over here, Sean. I'm over here chilling. Got up this morning, did what I had to do. Me and my daughter had breakfast. Now I'm just chilling on the sticks for a minute, man.
They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
Not a bad return.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here.
That was the first time I ever flipped that play. I should have did that in the lab.
They want to take the big strike and
that looked horrible.
So much for the best laid
felt
plans,
horrible.
Best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And that is
come on, Amari.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You can see the thought process there. With his speed, they were hoping he could pop one. Instead, the coverage was good, and they forced the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't really want to punt right here.
3rd and 10.
Honest to goodness, but I might be forced to.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Flush to his right.
Why did he stop?
And he gets this to the other.
Why did he? Oh my God! Did y'all see it? He actually stopped running his route. What the hell, yo?
Gravitating downfield because nowadays most of these quarterbacks when
that's how he ended up in double coverage. I'm sitting right there watching.
In this case, he took
literally watching. And I'm like, okay. And I had no choice but to throw it then. Prescott was about to get annihilated.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Lions will take over.
In retrospect, maybe I should have called something different initially. But you can't live in retrospect. You can only do what you got ahead of you. I'm still trying to get win number 6 in a row.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
go to
so
something
well,
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going.
Oh, yeah, man.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Stafford. Escaping the pressure.
Give me that! Oh my God! Y'all between 2 people couldn't pick that off.
That time, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Man,
they certainly did a nice
that
job
was horrible.
They're extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
Somebody's going to despise Stafford.
Operating from the gun, Stafford.
Pick. What? Nobody is even playing football on this squad right now, yo.
His first catch, and it's a pretty
oh my goodness gracious.
So here's
2 of them right there, ball floating. Nobody even raises a hand.
From the gun, Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
That was some bull. It's all good, though. We only down by 3. Started the 4th quarter right here.
Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Stafford going to give it to Swift. He'll get about 3 as he's...
He should have had 1, but he got 3.
This is about what you'd expect. Defense selling out to stop the run. Pretty good on first and second down.
Yeah, you're no longer really worried about making sure you're holding up the offensive lineman as a defensive lineman. Now you're just about getting in gaps. You're trying to get upfield, penetrate, and make a play on the football, especially, you know, before the running back really gets control of it. That's what you're doing. You're also bringing the linebackers in to jam the line of scrimmage, and a safety or two is going to be there as well.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Again, T.J. Hawkinson either has corona or his whole uniform is covered in baby oil. Because can't nobody do nothing with him all of a sudden. I got my rookie corner on him. He can't cover T.J. Hawkinson. He don't need to be in the NFL. For real.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run with Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he is over the line for a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, that might be the backbreaker right there.
Matthew Stafford. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And
that 3rd down where they let Galladay catch it easily. That's what ended the game for us. More than likely. Between Brown and whoever the hell else was over there on that left-hand side, they just let him catch it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
We're going to try to score as fast as possible and try to get the onside. That's all we can do.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense.
Wow. They would let me snap that jump for nothing.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
When I threw it, it was
Desmond Trufant.
It was like it was okay when I threw it.
Guys will get the football back.
But yeah.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish.
I kind of wish I just got that and took 3 and tried for the onside, but it's all good.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now it's Stafford. He sets to fire deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Darian Thompson. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5, and he will bring this
we
all
threw it
the
up
way
there.
to
It's
the
all
30-yard
good.
line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the
Let us get this onside kick.
has a touchdown.
He gonna have a sad countenance.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around,
damn, let me mess around. Let me get this onside
kick. Have a
kick.
great finish.
To kick off for Dallas.
And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
Yeah, he better take a knee.
It was executed
You know
well.
he been messing up big time.
It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome
I'm
actually
gonna make
came
you
to
take
play.
another knee.
Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So this one's...
Whew.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams.
To kick off for Dallas.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds.
Goff's pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's Goff. They got a man, it's Woods. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Goff on 1st down. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Goff on first down. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
I don't understand how they weren't even like, they were running up into him, but they weren't tackling him.
You have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little
I ain't
burst
never
in his
seen no
step,
mess
and
like
that's
that.
a big pickup right there on first down.
Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
What up, B? How you doing this morning?
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he has the first down.
What the hell are they doing out there?
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone. But
Man, I'm good over here. Got up, did everything I had to do. Now I'm sitting here chilling with y'all for a while. Trying to get these dubs. We 1-1 so far on the day. Strange stuff was going on last game. I don't mind taking no L, but that was strange. Yank that jump. Maybe I should have stayed in the end zone. Yeah, I really wish I stayed in the end zone.
Repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above.
Now all of a sudden my opponent is experiencing network issues. He had none. Their issue the whole time he was on offense, coming on the field like nothing. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, look, this is Madden. We either gonna win, we gonna lose. Strange stuff happens and all that. How he gonna come down the field like nothing? And all of a sudden, he got issues. Now I'm gonna leave out and come back in and see if they gave me the L. Cause you know they do that sometimes. No, they gave me the dub. Alright, we 2-1 on the day so far. Two and 1. Let's try to make it 3-1. Give me 1 second. Gotta plug the laptop up. Woo! Had to stretch while I was standing up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the city
of
Los Angeles, California. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams.
I just played this cat.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I appreciate everybody for coming through. I know a lot of people had stuff to do on Sunday mornings and whatnot, but we out here getting it. About to be a good day. Well, it's already a good day, I should say.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott now. Flush to his right.
I have no clue what that was.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I promise y'all, I have no clue what that was. I threw the ball to Amari Cooper. That was the X right in front of me. My hand's still sitting there.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face
I don't know what the hell just happened. All I saw was the ball go flying in. A Rams defender was right there. Like he knew the ball was coming.
DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
I don't understand
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5, brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
That's you gotta be kidding me. What do they got my players doing? 27 was right there, yo.
His passing's been on point on this drive.
My goodness gracious, 27 was right there.
Yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football.
You know what? I don't even want to play that guy no more. Yeah, I gotta go check because he'll lose connection and they'll give me the L. And I ain't even trying to fade that today. Yep, 67. All right, y'all, give me a hot 20 seconds. I'll be right back. Looks horrible out there. Not horrible, but you still got stuff in the floor you're supposed to pick up and all that. Alright, I'm back. It's all good. Let's let another few seconds go by before we try to get back in there again. Try something different this time. First time ever I'm trying to use an NFL Live playbook.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very
Bobby M. 921. B. Moore's in the house. Lamar Jackson, Marquise Brown,
They're set for football and Big D.
Marcus Peters, and that vicious Calais Campbell. One of the most OP players in the game is in the house.
And this will go as a touchback.
How's everybody doing?
At the 25.
the ball.
Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. It's Dobbins. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go on their own side of the field. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down.
B, you cutting today, man?
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Dobbins. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
He really trying to make me run commit all the way, and I just can't do it, knowing that he got Lamar Jackson out there.
And now Jackson will look to throw it under a heavy.
Give me your cornbread. 3rd and 15.
Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football.
Come on, guys. I know we're playing a zone, but damn.
Yeah, the next
3rd and 15 just looks so easy.
The quarterback has to process everything as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise.
That was just...
So from Cowboy territory now, here's
I wish I could look at that in instant replay, see where the hell Andrews came from.
Here's Dobbins.
I open that hole up, over pursuing.
10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
He's sitting here holding the ball the entire first half. It's all good.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And again, they'll go right.
Nobody is in the middle of the damn line.
2-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first.
Just nobody just there.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll look to run with Edwards. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home.
Wow.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
9 minutes, 35 seconds. The entire first half.
Tucker now to kick
That's
it
some
away.
weak sauce right there.
Touchdown. Now Pollard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun.
My God. That ball was supposed to be a floater out ahead of everybody. Whew. You know what? I should have just went ahead and ran the clock out and started fresh. But I was trying to tie the score up and get ahead of them to take the run from them. That's what I did wrong.
A quick change in the situation here. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line.
That was all my fault.
Now a timeout taken.
Purely my
fault.
fault.
For one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'll take it into the end zone.
That's all on me, y'all. I'm going to lose this game because he's playing for the time. And quite honestly, my defensive line can't match that offensive line. So he doesn't mind getting 2 and 3 yards at a time and all that. And I just really effed up. I mean, I couldn't do nothing dumber. I had one offensive play, and I was trying to get something to get started. And that was all on me. I knew better. I didn't even take a deep shot. That's the part that pisses me off most about what I just did. For all that, I might as well just went deep and called it a day.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Elliott. Boy, no chance as he was met.
I don't know what that was, but that was an avalanche.
Down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game.
I mean, this is the Ravens now. One of the top teams in the game, but wow.
This decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete.
I should have pulled Zeke off the field. I know.
And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again.
He was wide open, and for some odd reason, he just dove. And I'm like, when I seen Zeke leave his feet, I already knew what time it was.
About 2 yards shy of the mark.
For real.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the
guys. That was trash.
For moving the football. I mean,
it was a bullet pass, and Zeke just had to take one more step and open up his hands to catch it.
You're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he's taken down, but not before.
All right, he can have this one. I'm not going to sit here and play his. I'm just going to run the ball game and all that. He can have it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Dr.
A moment ago, here was the scene
well, I know it says Dragon.
Emerging from their tunnel It was
With the way he
loud.
put
It's
it up
still
there.
loud. We're ready for football.
Derrick Henry and
As the
friends in the
Cowboys get
house.
set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already.
Who did he burn to get that wide open and man-to-man?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 5 now. Tannehill dancing to his left. Caught inside
That was
20.
nice.
Touchdown.
I don't know where the corner was because it seemed like Sean Lee was on him.
54 yards. And the Titans have taken a first.
What defense was I just in?
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its
I don't
feet
think it matters.
like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And this is good. Our score 7-0 Tennessee.
The score, Titans 7, Cowboys nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
He fakes the give here and looks to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Gonna run the ball right here on 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And the Titan defense.
Woo-wee! Who the hell didn't even block that one?
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen.
Oh my God, I had 3 guys. 1 man came through there and wrecked the whole play. That's a first down, if not touchdown.
Sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Of course, when I don't got nobody open.
Out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up.
Nobody's open. I got all the time in the world.
On EA Sports.
Amari's breaking free.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And it is incomplete.
I would love to know who that was. Who is not blocking up there?
That will force a turnover.
For real, man. This is getting irritating.
Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis.
Why did I play zone?
And he's taken down inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll yardage back. A loss of 2, and they're 13. So 1st and 2nd. Here.
Had good starting field position on that drive. Anything with it after
veteran able to knock